What's going on, guys? It's Henry, and in this video I want to teach you how to grow a small portfolio and how to trade options even if you're a complete beginner. We're going to be talking about the strategies that I use to grow my portfolios. So I have one portfolio right here with 1.97 million, and I have another portfolio right here with $855,000. Now, for the purposes of today's tutorial, we're going to be using Robinhood, which you can check out in the link in the description. They give you some free stocks, and also with my link you have other perks. Now, what I want to discuss is if you're starting off as an option trader or this is something that you want to get into, the most important thing that you want to focus on is consistency, because way too many people, they start off option trading, they're super hot at first, they have some losses, and they basically give up. But if you stick to this, you are going to do really well. So my portfolio has grown a lot over the years. Year to date, I have a performance right here of 14%. And then in the past 1 year, I have about 11%. So fairly modest, but 2022 was a tough year. In the past, I've had returns that were as high as 700%. Now, to get a 700% return, you do have to take some risk. So it's not easy. You don't just get a 7x portfolio return by doing nothing, but there are some strategies which I will discuss today that can help you do that. And the first one is going to be a poor man's covered call. That's basically where you buy a leap option and then you sell a covered call against it. Now, another strategy that I really like for growing a smaller portfolio is going to be spreads. So as you guys can see right here, I have multiple spreads currently open. Now, if you're a complete beginner, what you have to understand is a spread is just a combination of two different options, okay? There's just simply calls and there's puts. There's nothing really else, right? There's calls, there's puts. Now, a spread is just a combination of those two things. So let's take a look at Apple, for example. I have the 185 call and the 190 call. Now, why do I have two? Well, the reason is because I'm selling one and I'm buying the other. I'm selling the more expensive one and I am buying the less expensive one. So I'm selling something that's really pricey and then I'm buying something that's cheap. And the difference is something that I collect. So as you can see here, the average credit here is going to be 31 cents. And basically, because each option is worth 100 shares, whenever you see something like 31 cents, it's really $31. So for example, if I go into my history, you can see here that I collected about 31, that is 21 cents in difference. As you can see here, limit price 21, but my total credit is $210. Now, I only put up a little bit amount of capital here. So that's the good thing. If you're a beginner, you don't need a whole lot of money. You can keep it very simple. You can just have maybe $3,000 to $5,000. That is a great starting point. And with $3,000 to $5,000, you can start making pretty good weekly and monthly income. Now, that is what I focus on. That is what I have my Discord community for as well, in the first link in the description, which you can watch a free training and then book a free call to learn more about that. But essentially, I'm all about consistency. Far too many people are buying options. And if I go through my positions right now, you will notice that I don't actually have any buying options. In fact, check this out. This is a sell, and this is a sell, and this is a sell. This is an iron condor, which is a really unique strategy where you are selling both calls and puts to collect premium from both sides. Here's something that I'm doing on Tesla. I actually just opened this up today in the morning for my coaching session, which I do on Mondays and Wednesdays. And so far I made $95. But this right here is not really a small account friendly trade. This does require a lot more capital. So again, if you're trading a small amount of money, even if you have, $500, you can still open up trades and make okay money with a small portfolio. Because after all, we all have to start somewhere. I started with $2,000 back in like 2014. I was a student, I was studying finance, and somehow I got a Wall Street internship, and my first paycheck, that $2,000, I put right into the market and I started trading options with it, and well, now we're here. I never really looked back. And I've been on this investing journey since, basically 9 years ago. So it really does pay off and it does take some time, but whatever age you are, whether you're young, you're middle-aged, or, even if you're like most people, which are my clients, are, between 40 to 55-year-old, American men, even if you're in that age group, it's still not too late. It's a perfect time to start trading and building up your wealth and eventually getting out of the 9-to-5 job or even being a business owner, because I have so many people that are business owners and, even these chiropractors, it's a tough job. You can make a lot of money as a business owner, but still it's ideal to just make money online. And that's why I'm currently traveling the world and I'm in Eastern Europe. But essentially you can see that I am running lots of different strategies, and most of them are either sell strategies or they're credit spreads. So you can see here, credit spread, iron condor, again, Adobe. This one's actually at a slight loss, $21 down, but not a big deal. I am running a lot of different strategies and they're making me fairly consistent income. So in the past month, I haven't made a crazy amount of money, but I am actually making decent money, 2% a month, 4% a month. My target is honestly 4%. So this month I did not hit my target, but I don't really care because as you snowball and as you are on your investing journey, you're going to have some amazing months. I've had some months where I was up 14%. Honestly, when I was trading Tesla, I had months that I was up 50% in a single month. So as long as you have patience and you're in this game, you have to be in business, well, then your business is eventually going to succeed and you're eventually going to do pretty good. So even in the beginning, if you're trading $500 and you're making like, say, $50 every 2 weeks, that's fine. You still have to build up and compound your wealth. It takes time. The best tips that I have for option traders that are just starting off is to stay consistent, to stay motivated, but then also to practice safe risk management. Because one of the biggest issues is if you put too much of your money in any single one trade. What happens there is that one trade can blow up and then you lose your entire account. And there you go, you're all of a sudden not on this journey anymore and you're off to the next big shiny object syndrome, like the next business to start or something else. Well, I have a newsflash for you. If you stay on this journey, this is the best. Option trading is literally the best thing that you can do. This is how I built my wealth. Sure, there's other ways, but there is none that are as passive, low risk, and high return as option trading. If you want to follow all my trades, make sure to sign up for my Discord community in the link in the description. And I want to ask you, are there any other ways of making really good money online other than option trading?